Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at some new knives that I came across today at Walmart from their brand. This is the Ozark Trail, which is Walmart's outdoor brand, and I'm guessing that these are going to be their new offerings for the holidays. Usually around the holidays, Walmart will dump a bunch of new styles out on their floor, and there's some hits, some misses, some cool looking ones. So I ended up picking up 3 today, as you guys can see right up there. And these are the ones that kind of spoke to me for a couple reasons. One is they have a very similar look to some of their previous knives that I also liked. And then the other one was because I actually missed out on the very, very popular orange Ozark Trail $9 or $10 knife. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you're in the EDC community, you know what I'm talking about. So one of these knives, and I know you see it on the table, really spoke to me as far as that goes. So let me move these out of the way, and then we'll speak. First, I'm going to touch on some of the older ones. So these 2 knives down here are some knives that were previously released by Walmart during the holiday seasons under the Ozark Trail name brand. So the first one is this one here. Who remembers this guy here? This is the Crossbar one with the tan scales, the khaki scales. I know a lot of people are going crazy over this knife. This was the $5 or $6 knife that kind of broke the internet. Everybody was going after it. Unfortunately, they were hit or miss depending on the crossbar there and the centering and stuff like that. I actually ended up getting 2 of them. I gave one of them away, and I kept this one just because it was the smoothest one out of the bunch. So I think this was either last year or the year before. This was kind of like that Ozark Trail Walmart knife for the holidays to get, especially for the price points. Again, I think this was either last year or the year before. I ended up picking up this fixed blade knife from Walmart, Ozark Trail brand as well. And I put a little paracord on here just so I could wear it. I wanted to wear it horizontal, and I put a little lanyard on here also. But this was a really cool little Tonto, very lightweight fixed blade, and I really, really like the way that this felt. The handles were very comfortable, kind of rubbery. Obviously, full tang, and I did kind of use a little file to give these give that thumb jimping a little bit more of an aggressive feel to it, and I really do like this knife. I think this one again was $5, $6, so very, very cool for what you got. So with those 2 in mind, when I start with this one here, it instantly reminded me of this guy here. All right, so this was $5. I bought it today at Walmart. I went to 2 different Walmarts, and only one of them had it out on the floor. So hopefully, if you're seeing this video, it is available at your local Walmart. But it says 7.5-inch folding knife. It says 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch rubberized handle, liner lock, pocket clip. That was the one drawback, is I almost wish that they would have kept the crossbar lock like this one did. They went with a liner lock on this guy. Tip up carry. So let me go ahead and open this guy up. It's interesting. They leave the handle kind of exposed so you can feel it, and even the flipper tab right there. But the blade itself is inside of the cardboard cover there. So that's pretty interesting. Let me see if I can get into this without using another knife. I won't cut myself. Okay, open that up. There it goes, and it slides right out. All right, so here it is. Again, very similar feel to this guy here, which I will say is the predecessor. Obviously, a little bit different blade shape, a little longer blade also. So if you missed out on this one and you had your eye on it, now you can go ahead and get something similar to it. This one does come to a more aggressive point right there. Let's see. Oh, it's sharp. I'm not going to say is hair-popping sharp, but it's sharp enough. It does have some thumb studs right there. The handles has like these little lines through it, which gives it a little bit more grip, which is nice. Again, this is a liner lock. The liner lock is a little bit raised. You guys can see right there, and it does have some dripping on there, so it makes it very easy to disengage. We'll close it up. Perfectly centered. That's really nice. So you do have a flipper tab right there. It sticks up just a little bit. I almost wish it was a little longer, but let's see. Okay, no, works pretty good. And then you do have your thumb studs right there. Let's see how those thumb studs work. Oh yeah, very nice, very comfortable in the hand. I can't tell you that. It feels nice in there. You do have the pocket clip right here, it is tip up only, yes, and right side carry only as well. So that's favorable for me, but if not, if you're left-handed carry, unfortunately this one's not set up for that. There's a little bit of a gash on here. Again, these are $5, so they're not going to be perfect as far as fit and finish goes, but this one so far is pretty good. You do have the liner exposed right here, which also has your lanyard hole, which is very similar on this one. And that's where I'm saying that a lot of the features kind of look very reminiscent on the previous models. This one is obviously a little bit longer, but it feels really nice in the hand. So I'll end up carrying this a little bit, you know, put it into the rotation. Let's see, lockup. There is a little bit of side-to-side belay play on this. Nothing up and down, but just a tad side to side. Again, it's $5, you know, and you know, one might be a little bit better than the other, and that's the just you know what it is. You know, you don't know what you get until you purchase it, and then you take it home and you see what it is. So these are perfect knives to buy. You know, maybe a couple of them if you want to give one away as a gift, or give them away as gifts. Have one as a throwaway knife, you know, in the glove compartment, in a tackle box or something like that. You know, it's going to get rusted up, but you know, it's again, a knife that you don't have to worry about it. If, you know, it breaks or something like that, it's only $5 that you're out, and then you can go ahead and purchase you another one. So that was the first one. The next one is this fixed blade right here. Again, 7.5-inch fixed blade, 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch rubberized handle. So this has a rubberized handle as well. Full tang, which is really nice, and then sheath included. So again, this one definitely was very reminiscent of the previous model right here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this open. Try and open it from the bottom here. All right. Take the sheath out. Again, this is a plastic sheath. It's not going to be Kydex or anything like that. You're paying $5 for it. The handle is exposed, so you can feel it if you want to feel that rubberized portion of it. And then let's see if we can get the blade out. Yep, there we go. All right. So here it is. Really interesting. You get a little bit of oil on there. Again, Ozark Trail branding on there. This is black coated blade, just like the Tonto one was. Again, the jimping, I would probably want to file it in a little bit more just to make it just a tad more aggressive. Now, you do get some finger grooves on here. For me, for my hands, it fits, but it's not the most comfortable fit. And that's usually something that you might run into when companies already add finger choils or finger grooves on the handle. It's not going to fit everybody. You know, it just depends on you know, the size of your hands and stuff like that. You do have a lanyard hole in the back right here, and as the packaging mentioned, it is full tang. Now the blade has a nice belly on here, so this is obviously something good to, you know, kind of take with you as a secondary or tertiary, you know, maybe camping blade or something like that. Maybe to use it strictly for food processing or whatnot. Because of that nice belly there, you can do some nice chops and stuff like that. It is fairly decently sharp. All right. It does end at the end right here, so you do have a little groove, which allows you to sharpen the full length of the blade, which is nice. All in all, you know, pretty nice. Again, for $5, I don't think you could beat it. So clicks into the sheath right there. No rattling, which is nice. You do have a little pocket clip in the back there, but you do have the little holes all around. So if you wanted to put some paracord, kind of like I did here, just so you can either, you know, wear it horizontally, or you know, if you wanted to wear it on the other side, because unfortunately the sheath is only set up to wear in this orientation. You do have a little bit of a push off for your thumb right there, and then it releases the blade, and there you go. Now if you did want to take off the handles here, the rubberized handles, you can do that. You have some Torx screws right there. Again, if you want to take them off and maybe wrap it in paracord or something like that, you can, you know, feel free to do that as well. So again, this is the other option for 2024 that Walmart has to offer. Let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, put those two together, and then these two together, which are the ones previous and the newest one. And then obviously the elephant in the room is this guy here. So this looks like that orange knife that broke the internet this year. I don't know. I haven't been able to get my hands on one, but when I saw this guy with the crossbar lock and just very similar in the look, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Again, $5. Why not? Let me test it out. 7.5-inch folding knife, 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch polypropylene handle. Okay, so that's type of plastic handle. Shaft lock is what they're calling this, the crossbar lock here, and then pocket clip as well. Again, this is exposed, so you can get a feel for the handle itself. Now, I was speaking to a gentleman on at Walmart while I was there, and he had a great suggestion that because of the coloring of this is like an off-white, almost like an ivory handle. You can go ahead and dye these and make it basically whatever color you want. So that's perfect if you're going to give these away for presents. Maybe somebody has a favorite color, you can dye the handles for them. Obviously, you'd have to take it out of the packaging to do that, but you know, that's a cool idea. So let me go ahead and open this guy up. Again, let's see if we can do that without using another knife. There we go. And I slide it out. Yep, there it is. All right. So here it is. Very slim in the hand, which is pretty nice. Fits very nice in the hands. Little bit of jimping right back here behind the lock. Let's see if I disengage the lock, if that closes. Oh yeah, wow. Flies open, flies closed. Very, very fidgety. That's nice. You do have a deep right clip along with a pretty sizable lanyard hole, so if you want to throw a lanyard on there as well. Tip up, right hand carry only. And then again, you'd have this really nice blade, perfect for majority of EDC tasks. Again, fairly sharp. Lockup, perfect lockup, no blade play whatsoever. Centering favors a little bit to the left there, but not too much. I'm not too worried about it. Again, for a $5 knife, it is super, super lightweight. So if this is anything like that orange knife, and again, if you guys are in the EDC community, you know which knife I'm talking about. I would say go out, run, go get them, because you know, for $5, even if it doesn't go viral like that other knife did, it's still a pretty good knife for $5. Again, only time will tell as you're using it and stuff like that. But again, for $5, you can't expect too much out of these knives. So I was so happy to be able to come across these deals, because a lot of times I am like the last one to know about them or something like that, or it takes me too long to get out to the Walmart and see them, but they were available. Now, they did have some other $5 options. Unfortunately, some of those were like tip down carry, which I don't favor. They did have a couple of smaller multi-tools in a couple different colors. So again, as stocking stuffers and stuff like that, they're okay for, you know, somebody that's maybe getting into knives, maybe somebody younger or something like that. But if if you are into like beater knives and stuff like that, you want to pick up some for yourself or for gifts, I think they're a pretty good option, especially the two folding knives here. I think they're great. Two different options with that flipper, and then with the shaft lock or crossbar lock on this one are really, really awesome. Now, there was one other knife, and this was more of a set that I picked up. If you guys know, Walmart recently started carrying Civivi, and they actually released a Civivi knife set. If you guys are interested in that, I'm probably going to be doing a video on that alone, so it's either going to go before this video or after this one. So if you guys are interested, please subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see that video also. If not, if you have any questions regarding these knives, let me know if you guys have picked them up, if they're available at your local Walmart. It's funny because the new Swiss Tech line that Walmart started carrying, and even the Civivi line that they started carrying, that's not available at my local Walmart, but these were. So it's hit or miss depending on which Walmart they have them and stuff like that. But there it is. Just a look at some of the new offerings from Ozark Trail for the 2024 holiday season. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.